Welcome back, Hanulintu. I could say this is the program for this week's concert, because we are welcoming back to the podium this towering Finnish conductor, Hanulintu, who has been here already 3 times working with the orchestra and who is adored by both the musicians and the audience. And with him we will have already for the 2nd time over the last 5 years the Austrian violinist Benjamin Schmidt. And Benjamin, every time I think about Benjamin Schmidt, I think about it's not so much the virtuosic playing or the quality of tone that is striking in him. I always say, oh, Benjamin Schmidt, a really intelligent musician. In this case, Benjamin, in the middle of the concert, is going to perform a virtuosic piece of music, this time the 3rd violin concerto by Saint-Saëns, which is his most well-known concerto, and it's so much fun to listen to. Great melodic efforts, wonderful harmonics, and of course a lot of fun with very, very fast passages. And Hanulintu is going to present to you 2 Russian pieces, one at the beginning and one at the end of the program. Whereas at the beginning of the program we have a piece that is very, very well known, The Night on a Bald Mountain by Modest Mussorgsky, who is undoubtedly one of the most enigmatic characters in Russian music and one of the most talented, if he wouldn't have ended up drinking too much all the time. And then after the break, watch out for the Last Symphony by Dmitri Shostakovich. When it comes to symphonies, there are artists, and probably the best example for this is Gustav Mahler, the great Austrian composer, who write the music and towards the end of their life they write their music with the idea of farewell to the world. They kind of know that their time will come quite soon, and in the case of Gustav Mahler that was undoubtedly true, because at the end of his life he left his Symphony number 10 without completing it. And with the Symphony number 15 by Dmitri Shostakovich, we might think that it is the same idea. It starts in one way and it ends up in a very quiet, very serious way, and you might imagine there is this idea of farewell. But there is more to it, and I really urge all of you to come to this concert just to check out this, because on one side you are going to be amazed by the lightness and the happiness in which the Symphony number 15 by Dmitri Shostakovich starts, and how he travels through the moods until he gets to what I call the farewell. And even more so, there is one interesting thing in the music of this 15th symphony, which is Shostakovich quotes a lot of other works, in part his own, but you are going to recognize Rossini's Overture to Wilhelm Tell, there is a little bit of Gustav Mahler, and there is actually in the last slow movement a lot of Richard Wagner, Tristan and Isolde, and the Fate theme from the Ring cycle are there. Now the interesting point in that is not only that he quotes it, but when being asked, why on earth did you, Dmitri, quote all those composers, he said, to be very honest, I have no idea why I did that, but I can tell you one thing, those quotes have to be there.